Hey Tony, it's Friday, and I think this is gonna be my new spot because it's nice. I have the light there, nice little background with our curtains. It works. But first off, to answer your question of the week, Tony, I'm not sure that this has necessarily helped my public speaking out because my public speaking has always been decent, and the past year or so in law school has really done more for my public speaking than anything else because I've been in trials and I've taken trial courses and I've taken public speaking courses for lawyers and things such as that. So I'm not sure this vlog has helped out, but the past year has. Kind of a bit of a side on your question, I guess, in a way. Now, what I have felt is I have really enjoyed this vlog because I've gotten to know your life a little better because we were always really close growing up. And then I moved out here for law school and we didn't talk as much. And now I really enjoy the back and forth we have each week, even if generally we're talking about nothing at all. But it's something that I enjoy more so than I enjoy the public speaking aspect of it. Because I like hearing your dumb D&D stories. I like hearing this and that. And it's somewhat of a highlight of my week when I get to see your video. I'm like, oh, what's Tony talking about this week? And I hope you feel the same about mine, even if mine tend to be a little more conceptual and depressing, one might say, because I talk a lot about news, politics, and law. Because it's almost like that's my life. But this video is going to be a little bit different as well. And that is, first off, I'm not feeling well today. I've had a sore throat for a few days, but as today has progressed, I've started to feel worse and worse. But that's not going to stop Taylor and I's plan tonight. And that is we're going to a hockey game tonight. I think last year I did a video, and it was when I was at the hockey game with Brendan and Julie. Well, Taylor and I are going to a hockey game today. It's going to be a really good time. We're looking forward to it. It's something like I saw they were in town this week. Or I saw they were in town tonight. Taylor gets off work at 6, and I'm actually off work at 3 today, which is great. It's 3:30 now, but I got off work early today, which was awesome. And so we're like, oh, why not? Let's go to a hockey game. But it's going to be looking forward to it. Not a lot happened necessarily for me this week. We had another snow day on Tuesday. We keep having nor'easters that just keep hitting us here in New England. And we're supposed to have another one on Tuesday again. Now, I'm not going to have anything get canceled on Tuesday because I don't have class 'cause it's my spring break now. Technically, as of today, it's spring break. But my last class was last night at 8 p.m. So it's spring break now, and we're supposed to get a lot of snow again on the first week of spring break, on the first 2 days of spring break, just like it was last year. Which I guess it's what I expect. It's what I've just come to accept now. But it's been a pretty slow week. I ended up I just did my classes, kind of getting ready for getting everything ready for spring break. And I really have no big plans for spring break. I have the MPRE next Saturday, and so I'm going to be spending the next week just working on practice tests. Since I have no other obligations really to work on, I can just spend time working on these practice tests, and that'll be great. It's going to be good for me because first off, I need to pass it this time. I need to get an 85. I got a 73 last time, so I didn't miss by that much. This time I just need to do better. That being said, tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day, and unfortunately I have a meeting at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning because one of the neighboring cities to us in Springfield is Holyoke. And Holyoke actually has the second largest St. Patrick's Day parade in the country, behind only Savannah, Georgia, which is kind of, you wouldn't expect, first off, that Holyoke, Massachusetts, a relatively small city that nobody cares about, to have one of the largest St. Patrick's Day parades in the country. We also wouldn't expect Savannah, Georgia to have a large one. I'd expect an area like Boston that has a large Irish population, or Chicago, which has a large Irish population, but no, it's the top two are Savannah, Georgia, and Holyoke, Massachusetts, which is just kind of weird and kind of funny, but at the same point, interesting. So Tony, this is going to be a little bit of a shorter video because, again, I'm not feeling well and not much happened this week. So, as you hear me keep coughing. So Tony, my question for you is what did you do for St. Patrick's Day? Obviously, I have a meeting tomorrow, and then we have game tomorrow night. Otherwise, it's just got to be Taylor and I hang out at home. So, Tony, what's your plan for St. Pat? What did you do for St. Patrick's Day? Tony, I'll see you on Tuesday. Later, bro.